Hey y'all, I want to take a second to talk about a few things that you absolutely do not want to do while you're waiting to close on your home. I like to call this list the 10 Commandments. As we're talking, you'll see I'll refer to my document. If you want this document, I'll include a link to it down in the description. It's just something that I include in my home buyer packet. These things sound silly and it's funny because I call it the 10 Commandments, but the truth is these things happen or we wouldn't have a need for this particular document. So let's start with the first thing. Do not change jobs. For the love of God, please don't do this. Do not change jobs. Please do not get fired from your job. When the lender qualified you for your mortgage, it was based on your current employment. They verify that when they take the application. They verify it again right before closing. So if you think they won't find out, they will absolutely find out. So do not change jobs. Do not start charging up your credit cards. I know it's exciting. You just got a brand new house. You want a new refrigerator. You want a new couch. You want a barbecue grill. You want all those amazing things for your new house. But do yourself a favor. Wait until after you close on the property, then go shopping. Get yourself all those cool things that you want for your house. When they qualified you for the mortgage, it was based on that debt to income ratio, the balances on your credit cards then. Something else you don't want to do that may not make as much sense is you don't want to pay those credit cards off either. Unless the lender tells you to pay off a debt, do not change anything on your credit without speaking to your lender first. The next thing is do not spend the money that you set aside for closing. Leave your savings account intact. If you have $10,000 in your savings account when you qualify, you need to have $10,000 in your savings account when it comes time to close, because the lender is going to check your bank account balances right before closing. They always do. You cannot sneak things by. There was a lot of fraud years and years ago. They have checks and balances in place to make sure that doesn't happen. Do not omit things from your application. So don't lie, they'll find it. It may take them a few weeks and you may be that far into purchasing the house, you may already be under contract, you may have paid a deposit, but they will find anything you did not disclose and it could keep you from buying the house. In this case, it could also cost you thousands of dollars in lost deposits. Do not buy a new car. So this sounds silly. Half of you guys will laugh when we say this. Don't buy a new car. People do it. It will cost you your new home. Again, it'll also cost you those non-refundable deposits we're seeing in today's market, thousands of dollars. Do not buy furniture. You go to the furniture store, they've got this great 12 months no interest plan. Do not do it. Do not do it until you close on your property. I promise once you close on your house, you will likely still qualify to finance that furniture if that's what you choose to do, but do not do it before closing. Do not open any new accounts. Don't get a new credit card when you get those offers in the mail and it's 12 months no interest. Do not do it while you're waiting for closing. No new credit cards. Do not co-sign for anyone. Your family may come to you. Your baby sister may want a new car. Please come help me. You're the best brother ever. Please co-sign for this. Do not co-sign for anything until after you've closed on your house. Do not make any large deposits. So say that you tell your grandma you're buying a new house. She's really proud of you. She's excited. She wants to make a contribution. I'm gonna give you a few $1,000s to help you get started. Don't do it. Don't let her deposit into your checking account. Call your lender. Let him know that grandma wants to help you. Fill out the proper forms. Ask their advice on how to handle that gift. If she writes you the check now or the day after closing, you'll still get it. But if you deposit it now, it could cost you your house. Then this one, don't change banks. Guys, they've got to have 2 years of bank statements. They don't change banks. Just don't do it. Leave everything the same. If your banker ticks you off and you want a new one, it can wait the 30 to 45 days until closing. So that's it. Again, if you're interested in this, there are a few other things in my buyer packet and you want a copy of it, the link is going to be down in the description. Thanks for watching.